poured red wine onto my lace sleepwear. I spread it slowly. It soaked along my inner thigh. Then I crawled toward the door. Again and again, I forced myself forward. I slammed hard into the glass. I knew it. The camera by the door was recording everything. I wanted it to see clearly. I wanted it to see me like a woman who had been abused. I did all this for only one reason. I wanted revenge on my cheating husband, to make the act feel real. I drew an entire box of blood. I splashed some onto the cabinets. The rest, I poured across the floor. I crouched down. I spread it little by little with my hands. Then I wiped the floor with tissues, like cleaning up after an incident. I soaked a hammer in the stains. I tossed it into the fireplace. I watched it burn completely clean, but it still was not enough. It was not enough to accuse him. So I got close to my pregnant neighbor very quickly. We became friends. I invited her to my place. I casually mentioned that my husband had hurt me after she used the bathroom. I collected her urine. Once it went to the hospital, it could prove I was pregnant. I started to package myself, a woman with no power left in her marriage, in secret. I maxed out his credit cards. I bought piles of luxury items for men. I stacked them all inside an abandoned house. After that, I raised my life insurance coverage. The beneficiary, I wrote his name to complete the chain of proof. I stayed up writing 200 diary entries, from falling in love to getting married to becoming strangers. Then I burned part of them on purpose. The rest, I placed where the police would surely find them. Next, I cut off my long blonde hair. I sealed it in a bag. Then, with dye, I changed my color completely. I did not spare my eyebrows. At last, I picked up the hammer. I struck my face hard. Everything went dark. Everything was over. I disappeared completely. My husband came home. He sensed something was wrong. The place was a mess, but I was nowhere to be found. Before he could react, the police arrived. The search began quickly. Stains were found one by one. He was treated as a suspect. He was taken to the station. He explained in detail how he fell in love and got married. He said he had no idea why I vanished. In the end, with no solid proof, he was released. When news spread that I was missing, my parents rushed over. In front of the cameras, he looked deeply concerned. He said he feared for my safety. He asked for any leads. During the photos, he stood beside my picture. In that moment, the smile at the corner of his mouth was caught perfectly. The image spread online overnight. He became the man everyone blamed. A few days later, at the memorial, he was about to speak. The neighbor suddenly appeared with her baby. She accused him in public of knowing about my pregnancy. The room froze. The media rushed forward. He had no choice but to retreat into a police car, facing the officers. He insisted. He said he did not know that neighbor at all. The next second, the police laid out a stack of photos. One by one, all of them showed me with her. Then, they pulled the credit card records. In a short time, huge luxury purchases. Finally, the life insurance file was placed on the table. The beneficiary, only his name. All the pieces came together. The story